guys, long time no see. I have returned from another leave of absence to give you more reviews this new year. So I'm going to start things off with Alita Battle Angel. Based on the manga series, the film takes place in a futuristic city called Iron City, where a doctor named Ito finds a cyborg in a junkyard and reassembles her. The cyborg, whom the doctor named Alita, can't remember her past, but soon finds some answers in her incredible abilities in combat and elsewhere. This captures the attention of a man named Vector and other cyborgs as Alita defends herself and tries to find her place in this new world. This film has been in development for nearly a decade, as James Cameron wanted to bring it to the big screen. But because of his commitment to Avatar, he brought in Robert Rodriguez as director while he produced it. I saw an advanced screening of this film a couple of weeks ago, and after it there was a Q&A with Rodriguez, and I enjoy hearing from him about the whole development process and how he came on board. Much like how he was a real one-man show, I was kind of the same when I was young, making short films of my own, filming them and editing them. And this film was quite a huge task for Rodriguez, but I felt that he could give this film some style, much like some of his previous films like Sin City. To start things off, the world of Iron City and the effects are incredible. James Cameron always had a knack for visual effects, and I would say the time he spent on them have been worth it, especially on Alita and the cyborgs. Rosa Salazar, who plays Alita, I thought did a really good job. Her performance capture, I say, was on par with Thanos, giving life and expressions to the character. And I know a lot of people are turned off by those huge eyes, and I'm not gonna act like I don't know why. But if I gotta be honest, I think they look fine. For someone to have photorealistic anime eyes, I think they nailed it. I mean, it's better than those real-life cartoon portraits. The secret, Rodriguez said, was enlarging the irises also, so you wouldn't think they look so big now, but your mind is playing tricks on you. For the supporting cast, we have Christoph Waltz as Ito, Mahershala Ali as Vector, Jennifer Connelly as Sharon. That's 3 Oscar-winning actors in this movie. And as for the cyborgs, we have Asa Gonzalez, Jackie Earle Haley, and Francis from Deadpool. Some of them do good like Waltz, others not so much, but more on that later. Another strength of this movie is the action sequences. They're stylish, thrilling, and intense. I was very much into them. I really like the different ways that Alita fights people, even kicking 2 beer bottles at 2 guys' foreheads. The 3D in this movie is very justifying, as it gives you the same feeling when you're reading a comic and it feels like the action is leaping out of the page towards you. It's very inspired. So while the action and effects were good, it's a real shame that the narrative wasn't quite as strong. In fact, it sets itself up for a sequel. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind seeing a sequel to this. It's just that this has been an issue with studios, making movies just to launch a franchise as opposed to making a good standalone film. I mean, look what happened with The Mummy. This has been a concern of mine when I saw that James Cameron also co-wrote the script. I kind of feel like he's one of those filmmakers like Robert Zemeckis who's losing his touch, just in terms of character development and story. Another issue is Mahershala Ali and Jennifer Connelly, who serve as the antagonists. I thought they were the weak links in the cast. Connelly in particular is acting just as dispassionate as her performance as Betty Ross in Ang Lee's Hulk. It's very ironic when her voice work as Karen in Spider-Man Homecoming has more emotion to it. In fact, Why does that blue dot on her forehead make me think of her husband, Paul Bettany? Quick, hire for Thanos! And as for Ali, he was mostly a pawn for another, bigger antagonist named Nova, who's teased throughout the movie and near the end. In fact, I felt Robo Francis was more entertaining than those two. Same goes for Jackie Earle Haley as Grishka. In the end, while Alita was very cool with its visuals, action, and solid lead, its story just feels like a bunch of volumes put together with the hopes of launching a franchise. I don't think the chances of it being successful in the box office are that strong, but I'd be curious to see if it doesn't hurt the possibility of bringing a sequel to life. Let me know what you all thought about the movie, whether you're a fan of the manga or a newcomer. As for me, Alita Battle Angel gets my modest approval. Thank you for watching, everybody, and being patient with me. I really like to get back to doing more video reviews, especially this new year. I just had to take a break because it's been rough trying to balance this hobby of mine. I call it a hobby. It's not a career for me like other YouTubers, because I like to say, two full-time jobs. One working at a store and another as a big brother. I just didn't want to stress myself out to the point of burnout. But, you know, there's a lot of movies I love to see and talk about. Heck, there are some classic movies that I want to commemorate for their anniversary. Especially the movies from 1994 that are gonna turn 25 this year. Such as Pulp Fiction, Forrest Gump, The Lion King, The Shawshank Redemption, and Leon the Professional. But for now, I would say it's a very safe bet that my next video review would be on Captain Marvel, which I am very excited to see and talk about because I am a Marvel fanboy. So, until next time, y'all have a great day, and check out my blog for other reviews I've written, including my picks for the best movies of 2018 and the worst movies of that year. Till then, y'all take care.